Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm ready. Maybe, maybe not. Apparently, we're already gonna have some technical issues. But, alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready. Reyes on the mound. He is the MVP of last series against LG. Got 2 wins in that series. Has not pitched well against LG on this season. Apparently, we have to have the car driving out the... the car is literally driving out the first pitch Lions legends. So we'll have the first pitch, and then hopefully we'll get some baseball without an interruption. Go with some simple music while we wait. Retired numbers 10 and 22. Good Lord, come on. Alright, and he bounces it in there. Must have been a while since he's been out on the mound. Throwing some BP. Alright. Maybe now we'll have a chance. Oh man, stepping all over the lines. Oh, my Lord. Ay, ay, ay. Already behind schedule. Alright, Kia gonna go with the pretty much the same lineup. Soggon-chan out there at first instead of Yu Sung. But pretty much the same lineup, same spots. The only difference is Soggon-chan is gonna hit in that 7 spot instead of Yu Sung or Yeonu York. Again, up and down the lineup, it's super dangerous lineup. There's really no like little break. As far as Samsung, their lineup is completely changed around. Thank you, Omar. Omar. So the Samsung defense is pretty much the exact same. Lee Sung-gyu over in right, Kim Ha-gong in left. Again, Gu Ja-wook is limited to pinch hitting duties for Samsung. Reyes again in the postseason, 2 games, 13.2, 2 wins, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks. Did give up 1 home run, so he's pitched really well. In the game that he pitched, he actually opened here in Daegu, so yeah, I mean, Samsung has a chance to send it back 2-2. They really do. Whether or not they can get the offense rolling, and again, they left 12 guys on base in the last game. They out-hit Kia, but got beat bad. It's all about can they actually score, and with being in Daegu, it's going to be much easier for them to score. There was a lot of balls that would have been home runs here that were fly balls in Gwangju, but the first pitch is in there 0-1, and then second pitch slider outside. Reyes mainly throws 4 pitches, mainly 3 really. Slider is what he's actually going to lead with, as that misses. Slider 124 kilometers an hour, but he throws it about 40% of the time. So he's going to lead with that slider a lot. It's very, very similar to Wang Taein as the 2-1, and that's going to be way outside 3-1. He did not pitch well in his games against Kia. I believe 5 games he was 0-3 or something like that. He did not pitch well. A 8.33 ERA against them that's going to be chopped right at the third baseman. He grabs it, throws, and 1 away. So did not pitch well against Kia in his in the regular season, but again he has pitched extremely well here in the postseason. So we'll see how he goes. I can't say that. Well, yeah, they are a team that is built here. Again, the left center and right center in this stadium is very, very, very short. So there were a ton of balls that would have been home runs here that were fly balls there. It's between that and the fact it's Lauer. I'm gonna keep pronouncing it the way it's written in Korean. Lauer did not pitch well against Samsung in his 1 game. 3.2 innings, a 10.80 ERA, gave up 2 home runs, and that was in Gwangju, not here in Samsung, or not here against in Daegu. So, right, they blew them out, but as that's going to be a Diaz scoops it and 2 away. That's Lauer, and he has an MLB guy, but at the same time, he has an ERA of 10.88 against Samsung. 3.2 innings, gave up 2 home runs, 4 runs, 2 home runs, and that was in Gwangju, which is not as easy to hit home runs. Welcome, Mary Kate. Yeah, he didn't factor into the decision against Samsung. But I mean, he gives up a lot of home runs, and this is not the place that you want a pitcher that gives up a lot of home runs pitching. As Kim Do-young looks at a strike 1, I really think that if Samsung is going to win a game, they have to win today. If they don't win today, I think there's so much pressure on them that I don't think that they can handle the pressure, honestly. And that's way upstairs. Not really. Yeah, definitely not. Because usually you just don't have teams that have, solid pitching up and down. So, yeah, again, Samsung's basically playing in the playoffs with 2 pitchers, 2 starters. So, their best pitcher injured himself against Hanwha. So, as that's going to be a 6-3 ground out, and 1-2-3 goes Kia. As Reyes continues pitching well. Enjoying. No, Reyes is their number 3 pitcher. Their number 1 pitcher is Connor Siebold, but he hurt his lat against Hanwha back in September, I believe. Then you have Wang Taein would be their 2nd best pitcher, and Reyes would be their 3rd best pitcher. I mean, you could go back and forth between Reyes and Wang Taein. He's only faced them once. It wasn't in the last 5 games. I mean, I could go through and search, but Kia has the most Korean Series championships. You love the traffic. Uh, 4-1. Are you talking about the series? I assume. All right, Lauer on the mound, 7 games, 34.2 innings, 2-2 on the season with a ERA of 4.93. Yeah, LG I think won 4-1 in the championship. Hanwha. This is the Hanwha Spring Training New Era hat. Yeah, I feel like crap, Kenny. I do not. Yeah, Omar. I live right by the stadium. I'm a season ticket holder. So yeah, San Diego, Milwaukee, first round pick. They just you know, he pitched in the MLB, but he I mean he obviously is in the KBO at this point. So and Samsung moved around. No, I don't watch on Soup. Soup is only for international. I watch on sorry. I watch on actual Korean TV. That's why my broadcast is usually ahead of yours because I don't have any delays. As Kim Ji Chan looks at a ball one to make it 1-1 as he fakes the bunts, pulls it back. Kim Ji Chan has got to get going. 167 in this series. Just not doing well. No stolen bases in the entire postseason, and that's where he gets his. That's where he gets his value. As here we go, the 1-1 pitch misses outside. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch to Kim Ji Chan from and a swing and a miss. It is going to be a tough matchup for him. He does not hit lefties nearly as well as he hits righties. Lauer mainly throws fastball, four-seam fastball, almost 50% of the time, 146, 147 around there. Off of that, he's going to throw a cutter. As that is in there for a strike, and looking at it, apparently he got a ticket to watch this game. Links won't show up in here. Uh yeah. So the games are completely different in Korea. I mean, 100% different. Like it's a completely different experience. It's really not comparable. I can try to explain it to you, but until you're there and like in it, it's so much different. You know, they're usually watching the whole game. They're cheering the whole game. Even like I've been to games where Hanwha's been losing by 17 runs, and you're still up dancing. I mean, it's a real quick dance because they go 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, like absolutely. Like every player has their own music. Every player has their own dance. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's very involved. It's much more of a fan experience in the KBO. And other thing is, it's so much cheaper. Like, I've been to every stadium. The most expensive ticket I've ever bought is I want to say 85,000 won, which is about $70 or $75. As that misses outside, runs the count to 2-2. Uh, so and that's literally the first. No, and the thing is that's the first seat right behind home plate. Like all the people that you keep seeing in the game, that's where those are. as that catches the bottom of the zone, and another strikeout looking. 2 strikeouts looking for Lauer to start this. No, not at all. I mean, he was really good, but again, you had Lee Jung-woo, who's plays for the Giants, with Kim Ha-sung, who plays for the Padres, with Kim Hae-sung. Samsung has the edge on pitcher. With Kim Hae-sung, 3 guys that are going to be in the NFL, and they were all on the same team together. And they, that was the time that they even had Puig. They had Puig at the time. Addison Russell also. Mary Kate is going crazy. So, yeah, I mean, and they still didn't win any championships as Kamino fouls that into his foot, makes it to 1-1. So, yeah, I mean, the KBO, you have some guys that are just, like, really, really good, but there's nobody. I would say the player that sells tickets the best is, I don't know, man. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'll talk about that in just a sec, right after this pitch here. But yeah, I mean, the only guy that really sells tickets is Ryuhyun Jin as the 1-1 pitch, and that's going to be lined right to the center fielder, and that'll be 1-2-3 for Samsung. Lauer with 2 strikeouts looking to start this, and we will go to the second inning. No hits, no runs, no errors. Yeah, those are different types of tickets. Apparently, Mary Kate and Samantha are gonna have a battle here. Yeah, I could honestly, so like, again, my season ticket is right in the cheer section, like the front row of the cheer section, and I couldn't, like, if I saw half the cheerleaders out, I would be like, I think you might be a cheerleader, but I would be like, I really wouldn't know. Honestly, I don't know what they look like. So yeah, I mean, I don't really, I don't follow them. I don't know their names. I mean, they know who I am. I know who they are. When they're in the uniforms, but outside of that, obviously they're gonna know who I am because I don't look like anybody else in this country. But yeah, I mean, honestly, when we see each other, we say hi or nod or whatever, and that's it. Other than that, yeah, no, absolutely not. Omar, that is a very bold strategy. No, they are the again, they're very much the Yankees of the KBO. Uh so they have the biggest fan bases. Chae Hung Woo looks at ball one just on the outside. And that's misses upstairs 2-0. Reyes is struggling with his command early. 14 pitches in that first inning, but not doing well. As that's miss. They do not dance on the actual dugouts. There is he has not pitched this series. So the cheerleaders have so basically the way to explain it is, so like you have the dugouts. So actually if you look at the picture on your screen, then that's the dugout, and then over to the right of that is where the cheer section was. As a Che Hyung-woo, there's your bat flip for a foul ball, and it's 3-2. There are plenty of bat flips. Kia has the better hitters, without a doubt. Yeah, Kia is the most popular team just because that is lifted, but too much under it and one away. What's up, Luke? What is up, senor? So for Samsung and Kia, their home team is actually on the third base side. They're the only two stadiums in the league where the home team is on the third base side. So the cheer sections are closer to the outfield. As Nasung Bama swings and misses at that. Yeah, it's no, I live in Korea. But yeah, so you basically think about where the dugout is. Basically, they skip a section and then the cheerleaders. And it'll be like the front. It's the front row, but it's the front row of kind of the second section. They have this thing called an exciting zone in all of them, which is really low. Right, basically the field level seats. As the O2 is way upstairs, 1-0, or sorry, 1-2. Yeah, it's just habit. As that misses upstairs. Yeah, like they call him Kia. Yeah, I think that's gonna be into right field that he bobbles it, but not gonna do anything. Yeah, I think the change of weather got me a little. My throat's not the greatest, and teaching all day. Yeah, Bitcoin. There's two streams. You have a vertical and a horizontal. Well, yeah, they would like if they're not talking about the actual game itself, but like most conversations I have, you would just say Hanwha if you're talking about baseball. But like if you're doing like hashtags or stuff like that, yeah, you would end up doing the full name. Yeah, like I never say Samsung Lions. I would just say Samsung because I people know I'm talking about baseball. So there's no multiple multiple teams or multiple anything like that. I still cannot figure out why those are yellow. I still will not figure that out. Yeah. As Kim Sun Min, a little bloop into right past the shortstop, and that's going to put runners on first and second with one out. As the offense is starting to do its thing. Yeah, 4 out of 7. All right, Kenny, drive safe, sir. Yeah, I is Lotte an actual Korean company? I feel like Lotte is a Japanese company, right? All right, Luke. as Diaz, the 1-6-3 double play. Big time double play from Diaz. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, Diaz, a sharp grounder to Diaz, grabs it, throws to shorts, touches the bag, throws back in the 3-6-3, gets Samsung out of it. 2 straight singles, but nothing of it, as we'll go to the bottom of the second. And I have to find my innings, wherever they may be. Everything is kind of everywhere on this. Bitcoin, did you find the horizontal stream? All right, Diaz, after that, starting that nice little double play there to help out Reyes, will lead off. No, I do not. I'm not feeling good. Welcome, Nathan. Welcome. All right, here we go. Bottom of thy second. Diaz leads off, followed by Pak Byung-ho, who really needs to bring himself together. All right, Diaz steps in. Yeah, I honestly, I think Samsung gets the victory tonight. If I were a bettor, which I'm not, I would have taken Samsung. They're 11 games over 500 at home. They're 4 games over 500 on the road. They're built to hit in Daegu. Everybody loves a little shaking it in Daegu. So yeah. So Diaz fouls the first one off, hitting 500 in this Korean series. Lots of singles, lots and lots of singles. 2 home runs in the first series as he looks at ball 1. So 2 games that he played here in Daegu in the first series. Actually, I think he hit 3 home runs in that series. All right, the 1-1 to Diaz. Lauer 13 pitches in that first inning. And Diaz pops it up. Left fielder Socrates under it. And yeah, I am a Hanwha season ticket holder. I've been going to Hanwha games and KBO games for 11 years. It is. It really is. Again, the thing. So the thing with Samsung's field is, it's not small in center field. The problem with it is to the corners is 99, but most fields do like a rounded section. But Samsung instead does this weird diamond. So I'm going to draw you a real quick picture. So it looks kind of like this. As that's going to be a shot. Pak Chan-ho not able to corral it, and that's going to go down as an infield single. That would be an error anywhere else in the world, except for, again, the left side of that Kia defense is not good. So, if you can see here, you have the corners are 99. I'm doing this backwards here. 99 in the corners. Here in center field is really deep, actually. But instead of doing like a circle, they drew go. I'm trying to do this backwards. Do a straight line, and it actually makes the power alleys, the left center and right center, really shallow at 350. So it's that's the issue with Samsung, is that because it's not like an actual even wall diamond and it's more angled, that is kind of what makes it all right, sounds good, Omar. All right, to the 1-0 to Park Byung-ho, checks over as Kim Un-gon crawls back over to first. I'm not joking about that crawl either. The next guy up is who I would be real worried about if I was Kia. Or sorry, yeah, if I was Kia. So the guy batting next, 2 home runs in the first series against LG, 28 home runs on the season, and he just destroys it in this stadium as Park Byung-ho looks at to strike one on the outside. All right, I didn't have a... Oh, look! Team Cuba watching the game. Just so you... That's a perfect segue there. I am going to stream the two Kia versus Cuba Premier 12 friendly matches on Friday and Saturday of next week, if anybody wants to watch those, as that's grounded foul 1 and 2. So I will be streaming next week on Friday, Cuba versus Korea, for both the friendly matches, and then I will also do, if there is a USA Premier 12 and if there's a Korea Premier 12 that the timing works, I will also stream those. Obviously can't show the games, but do it just like this. So the 11th of August, Park Byung-ho hit a solo shot off of Lauer, and looks at ball 2 down low, 2 and 2. Kim Un-gon over at first. We'll see if he goes in motion. Park Byung-ho is a guy that strikes out a ton. Almost every year he leads the league in strikeouts, but now he just doesn't play enough to lead the league. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Park Byung-ho as he wiggles the bat. Kim Tae-gun sets up outside, pops him up. They'll run, but that'll be into the, on top of the dugouts, into the standing water, and it's going to be a little muddy. Have another 2-2 pitch coming up for everybody to enjoy. Pitch number 11 coming up for Lauer here in the second inning. 70-80 pitches is about his limits. Anything more, and he's going to run into some issues. Again, he has a mid-season replacement. He was a mid-season replacement for the mid-season replacement. And because of that, he spent most of his time as a reliever, so he's never really gotten the ability to kind of stretch himself out successfully, as we'll get time called here. All right, he will double tap the plates once again, and we'll reset up for another 2-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside and checks over on the runner at first. He takes 3 steps back, and again, no limitations on the throw over to first, as they would Korean fans would be upset is if you I just love it. There's like camcorders, like Sony handy cams in the in the stands. As here comes the 2-2 pitch way upstairs, and that'll be a full count. single to Kim Hun-gon, and now a full count here, as there was questions about whether or not Lauer would start or if he would do like a bullpen role, kind of like Hernandez. All right, a full count, 3-2 pitch, a dangerous hitter in the box. And that's going to be chopped. Third baseman grabs it, throws to second, second to first, in time, and a double play. 5-4-3 ends the inning, and both pitchers get out of it via the inning-ending double play. We'll go to the third. It is 0, day 0. Big pitch there, gets the ground out. As Samsung continues their inability to hit with runners on scoring or on base. Last game, just awful. Left 12 runners on base last game. They left 7 runners on base in the first. 안녕하세요. 네, 제가 한화 팬이에요. 그래서 모든 경기 가요. 내년 네. 예, 여기 예, 내년 KT 어떻게 우승해요? 뭐 변경해요? All right, so Reyes will head back out to face the bottom of this lineup. Kim Tae-gun and Chaewon-jun before it flips back over. I gotta go Samsung. I would never go under in Daegu. I'm sorry, man. It's tough to go under in Daegu. 네. 실차전 보고 싶어요. All right, here we go. Reyes, 29 pitches, and pitch number 30 is inside for a ball. I just realized that I am an idiot and I have the wrong stadium up in the vertical chat. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am beside myself with stupidity, as that's a swing and a miss. I'm Molden. That's a swing and a miss as he gets his first strikeout of the day on Kim Tae-gun with a slider on the outside. 코로나 때문에 미국 야구 팬 KT하고 NC 좋아해요. All right, here comes Chaewon-jun, 250 in this postseason. Looks at ball one, way inside. Oh, 250 on the series, 2 hits. Up and down the lineup, usually at the 9 spots, kind of the Tony La Russa seconds leadoff hitter. 근데 swing and a miss as that one drops out of the bottom. 2020년 미국에서 스포츠 채널 ESPN에서 모든 사람 KBO 볼 수 있었어요. As that's a second strikeout for Reyes, as he is deciding that he's going to just strike out the side, maybe. NC는 영화 지원 많아요. 정말 좋아요. All right, Park Chan-ho will step in, looks at ball one. Park Chan-ho, a 5-3 ground out in his first at-bats, 0 for 1 on the day. As that's miss is in there, 1-1. 맞아요. As that's going to be a ground ball. Kim Young-un throws over, and 1, 2, 3 go. The Tigers will go to the bottom of the third. It is 0-0. 네, 근데 한국 감독은 옛날 방법 사용해요. 그래서 미국에서 김도영은 아마 1번 타자, 2번 타자. 한국에서 3번 타자. 3번 타자 정말 나빠요. 보통 3번 타자 삼진 많아요. 2루타 많아요. 홈런 많아요. So what I was telling him is in the KBO they really have like old zero. I don't support either one of those teams. I started learning whenever I got here. It's not very good. He can probably understand what I'm saying, but it's very low level. I'm very conversational. Yeah. So Korea still follows really old traditional ways. As you guys watch the bunting that makes no sense, the stolen bases that make no sense. So they still bat a lot of good hitters in the 3 spot. And then they only put the home run hitter in the 4 spot. 감사합니다. All right, Lauer will be, I guess he's calling his own pitches. That's going to bring up Kim Young-un. Kim Young-un is the guy that I said could be a very, very dangerous. But instead, he's going to pop up the first pitch to the shortstop, Park Chan-ho, under it, and 1 away. Nah. All right, next up is Lee Sung-gyu, right fielder today. No, he popped up to the shortstop. Yeah, as he went around on that check swing, and it's 0-1. 한화에서 이성규 아마 6번, 3번 타자. As that's in there for a strike on the outside corner, 0-2. All right, so we've got an 0-2 count to Lee Sung-gyu. Lauer struck out the first 2 batters he faced, both of them looking. And that one misses, though, and that's going to be 1-2. All right, 1-2 pitch to Kim, and that's going to be a big. Ooh, he got a piece of it. As Kim Tae-gun wasn't able to hold on to it, and he'll get another chance. Nasty, nasty pitch. Oh, Omar, you haven't gotten to the bullpens in Daegu yet, though. Unless you're going to first 5. As there goes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Lions Park, I told you, if you guys didn't participate in the poll, I gave you guys the easy out with the 7+ homers, because I think it's going to get there. I tried to vote, but it wouldn't let me. Alright, that'll bring up EJ Hyun. Pops him up. But will it get out of play? Just out of play. 0-1. And you gotta take the I would like Omar, like I would be taking the under on the front 5, but overall I would take the over. And that's misses 1-1. Yeah, Samsung 응원가 사용하고 싶은데 저 작관이기 때문에 사용하지 못해요. Because that's in there for strike 1 and 2. Basically, I would love to use Samsung's music, but all of their music is copyrighted.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Zay. A swing and fouls that one off of Kim Tae-gun's arm, and it just stays 1 and 2. Reyes loving some run supports. All right. Now or never. Gotta love the 아니요. And as he lifts that one, but it's just foul. 문학 제일 작아요. 대구에서 차차중 우중 제일 작아요. 아니요. 사직에서 제일 커요. 빈스 때문에 제일 홈런 치면 제일 힘들어요. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to EJ Hyun. 200 in this series as he keeps fouling him off. Not able to foul that one off, as that is going to be a check swing. Strikeouts. His third of the day. All right. We will flip the lineup back around. Kim Ji-chan will get the at-bat here in the bottom of the third. And fouls that one away. 김지찬 응원가 좋아해요. All right. 143 in this Korean series, not hitting well in this entire postseason. Struck out looking in his first at bat to lead off the bottom of the first for Samsung, as that's way outside 1-1. All right, here we go. The 1-1 pitch to Kim Ji-chan. Lauer sets up way outside as Kim Tae-gun misses badly. Set up on the outside of the plates, you know, almost at the right-handed batter's box, but that was way wide, middle of the plate, but way up, as he is not really hitting his spots very well. All right, the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be shot right back up the middle. And there you go. He's got himself a single. So, I mean, I don't know if I can like that. Can I like? I don't even know. Can I like this? Can I like that? Oh, I can pin that. That's awesome. I don't know if that works or not. No, I don't get money. I don't get any money from this unless people like to donate. There it is, right there, just like I was talking about. Cha Woo Jung. So left center is just so short. No, I am a kindergarten teacher, man. All right, Kim Ji-chan over at first. Lauer on the mound. I don't know his stolen base issues, but I do know Kim Tae-gun is not a good defensive catcher. Will he go? Yuji Hyuk, a swing and a miss there. Yeah, I teach English to little children. And then I hop on my motorcycle, ride home really quick, and then hop on here and stream some baseball. All right, the 0-1 pitch. Ryuji Hyuk calls for time and is granted. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Yuji Hyuk. And checks over on Kim Ji-chan as he quickly steps back. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Yuji Hyuk. Kim Ji-chan, they'll check over on him again as he might have slid back, might not have. I don't know. They didn't show us. 야구 선수 안 좋아해요. 그냥 야구 좋아해요. Kim Do-young has the best chance to make it to the MLB. I would say also the left fielder Gu Ja-uk also has a chance for Samsung, but he signed a pretty long contract with Samsung, so I don't know if he will or not, as that one is fouled away 0-2. All right, maybe that'll help me talk a little bit. 야구 선수는 그냥 사람이에요. 그래서 아니요. Zay, I don't think that's a good good choice with just because of the pitching matchups. As the check over on Kim Ji-chan once again. And Samsung was very, very close to making game 2 way, way closer than it was. They out-hit Kia and had more base runners because of walks also. So, yeah. So Samsung has just been real close to breaking it. As here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. Park Chan-ho grabs it, tosses to seconds, and that will be 3 away. But Samsung gets a run on the solo shots from Lee Sung-gyu, and we will go to the 4th inning. Fix that's there. Nah. Chimek Chukje. Yeah, the of the players, I would say Kim Do-young, who's the third baseman who is going to win the MVP this year. His issue is his defense. His defense is awful. He's still only been in the league for 3 years, so you can't say much. I think he's, 21 years old? 20, 21 years old? 괜찮아요. 근데 한국어로 So yeah, Kim Do-young, I would say, is the most likely as far as current abilities. But who knows, really? All right, so what do we got going here? Top of the 4th, Reyes back out there. 11 pitches in his last inning. 40 now at the end of the 3rd. Versus Lauer now with 44 as he threw 19 in that last inning. As Socrates will make his way. Socrates. As that's going to be a ground ball for 3 put outs. Well, there we go. All right, here comes Kim Do-young. Socrates' family there. All right, here comes Kim Do-young, 250 in this series. Looks at ball 1 on the slider outside, 1-0. Kim Do-young did have a ground out and a RBI, and then also a solo shot in the last game, as that's in there for a strike. Nah. What has he got on his top of his helmet? Yeah, they've got to win this game, though. I wonder what is on the top of Kim Do-young's helmet. It looks like looks like epoxy, as that is going to be ripped and foul. Oh, just a little in front of it. Wouldn't have been a homer no matter what, but he would have been standing on second base. Now, hung a slider over the outside corner, just out in front, as it's Lands right in the corner and then bounces. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Third strikeout of the day for Reyes, as he is going to show everybody that he can pitch against Kia. And welcome, Lamario. I did not say welcome to you, sir. Biggest as Che Hong-woo looks at strike one on the outside corner. Che Hong-woo flew out to right field in his first at-bats. 250 in this Korean series. I believe his 12th double of his KBO postseason or Korean series. But took himself into the record books with that. Former Samsung Tiger or Samsung Lion, as he swings, tips that into the glove, and it's 1-2. And fouls it away. 1-2. Cheong. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it, throws to first, and 1-2-3. Go the Kia Tigers once again. As Reyes is, what you would say, pitching well. Pitching well, sir. You're pitching well. 1-2-3 innings. He did have the trouble in the second with the 2 straight singles. Only base runners Kia has had, but he was able to get out of it with the double play. 13 pitches in that inning. He's going to try for 12 pitches in the next inning. That way, the first 5 innings, he can have 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 pitch innings. Yeah, Samsung needs to get a couple more runs before they get into the Samsung bullpen. Again, Samsung's bullpen did not pitch well in either game. On top of that, Samsung has the second most blown saves in the entire league. Their bullpen is, again, just not very good. Kia's bullpen is better, but they are very 1-2 guys better. The rest of the bullpen is not. They have a couple really good bullpen guys, but then outside of that is some pretty sketchy stuff. Typical KBO bullpens, honestly. All right, we're back for the bottom of the fourth. Samsung with that 1-0 lead. They'll have Kang Min-ho 3-4-5, Kang Min-ho, Diaz, and Kim Ha-gon stepping in. I love it. Full on Under Armour coats on. All right, Kang Min-ho steps in 0 for 1 on the day, hitting 250 in this Korean series. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat. More of a liner than a flyout, but we'll leave it with the old F8. And the first pitch is right down the middle. It's 0-1. There we go. Lotte uniform. That's not something you see very often. Lotte fans are not fans of Kang Min-ho anymore. As the 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. We'll have Kinney voice his displeasure whenever he gets back from driving in Daegu. Shaking it in an old Daegu. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Way better. 11 games over 500 at home and 4 games over 500 on the road. As that's swing and a miss. All right, Kang Min Ho. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Lauer. 47 pitches so far from the former San Diego Padre and Milwaukee Brewer. And the 1-2 pitch way outside. 2-2. And big changes this year for the KBO. One, they went with the bigger bases that the MLB has. Two, they went with the no shift policy, which really, honestly, I feel like hurt Hanwha, as that's a swing and a miss there, and that will be strikeout number 4 for Lauer. But the big, obviously, the big rule change is the ABS, the automatic ball strike robot umpire system that has really made the game much better. Like, from a fan standpoint, I cannot explain how much better the game is with the robot umpires, as that's in there for a strike on the outside to Diaz. The KBO umpires were just absolute, and I'm saying this nicely. They were absolute garbage. They don't know the rules. They don't know the strike zone. They don't know so much. It's just awful to watch as a diehard baseball fan that really knows the game. Is that's going to be a ground ball. The toss over to Lauer, covering, and a little PFP gets the 3-1 put out to Diaz. 2 away now in the bottom of the 4th is Lauer. Minus that's that one shot to Lee-Sung-gyu is pitching well himself. So yeah, the KBO, the strike zone was just so awful. A couple years ago they changed the strike zone and made it really wide, so it literally went from the batter's box to the batter's box wide. Instead of making the umpires call the strike zone as it was, they just expanded it. But all right, Kim Han-gon steps in 1-for-1 on the day, singled in his first at bat, but was erased on the double play. Fouls that one off. He had that solo shot against Nail in the top of the 6th, but it went all for naught, as that was the only run they scored in that game after the double suspended. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Kim Han-gon. And pops that's one foul. 0-2. Is that better? Yeah, sometimes it does it just because I have to leave everything set up for like 10 hours as I go to work. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. I never know until someone says something. So thank you for telling me there. No, it's no, it should be okay now. I hope. Yeah, because so I have to set it up at like 7 a.m. before I go to work. And so eventually it kind of I don't know messes up because I'm on a Mac. I'm on Apple products, and I'm using a bunch of stuff that's not meant for them. That is ripped foul by Nasang Bomb. 0-1. And that one misses low. 1-1. And outside a 2-1. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever hear it, I know it sounds like just I don't know, like if you ever hear that, just say something in chat because I don't have any way of monitoring it. I do, but I don't want to listen to my own voice. As the 3-1 pitch, Nosling Bomb, that is going to be ripped right in front of the right fielder, and he'll have himself a leadoff single, his second hit of the day. And we'll see what happens here. As Nosung Bomb on base for the second time. 2 singles now, 2 for 2. Slider, slider, slider. They are just sitting on some sliders. Reyes lost his footing there on the landing. Kim Sun-bin also singled in his first at-bat. These were the back-to-back singles back in the second. So we'll see what happens here. He drops down the bunts. Reyes throws to first. And just like that, Kia shows that they're idiots. A lovely sacrifice bunt with a runner on first and nobody outs. Love it when you drop your chance of scoring any runs by 4%. Because you want to follow traditional baseball, even though your team is not built like a traditional baseball team. As Sogun Chan steps in a 3-6-3 double play in his first at bats, as they're saying he went around on the bunt. Kim Saw-gun, Kim Saw-chan, oh my lord, I can't even say anything. Saw-gun Chang, 0 for 1, the 3-6-3 double play in his first at bat, as looks at ball one there, 1-1. And another ball, as this is just dropping out. Change ups. Throws his change up 132 about 20% of the time or so. As here comes the 2-1 pitch to Sogun Chang, sets up right down the middle, and he misses badly, and that's going to run the count to 3-1. 3-1 is the same count that Nasung Bomb just lined a single to right. Kim Tae-gun warming up on deck, swinging the bats, no helmet on. That's a bold strategy. You got a left-handed hitter up, as that's a swing and a miss. Runs the count full. This will be the second full count for Reyes. First one was a fly out to right by Chae Hung-woo back in the second inning. So again, you got a lefty on deck, or a lefty in the batter's box, and you got a guy over on the third base side warming up without a helmet on. Interesting choice. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. That just misses the bottom of the zone. That'll put runners on first and second. And once again, the bunt shows that it was absolutely useless. Well done, Samsung. Or sorry, well done, Kia. Well done. Absolutely wasted it out when you were down by 1. The translator makes his way out, so a little conversation between Reyes and Hong Min-ho. Hong Min-ho just staring lovingly into the eyes of Reyes. Wow. Caught the front of the zone, but it did not catch the back, the second part. All right. In his career, Kim Tae-goon, a swing and a miss, or swing and a foul away. Struck out in his first at-bats. Reyes really would love to get a strikeout or even a double play here. Kim Tae-goon does not move well. He is a catcher, obviously. 7 home runs on the season, but 14 double plays that he's grounded into, and that's ripped foul, making it 0-2. Na-sung Bam out on second base. He's not known for his speed. Seogun Chan at first is gonna be able to score on a double, as long as it's a clear double, obviously. All right, the 0-2 pitch goes upstairs, but's fouled away at a pitch up at his neck, and it'll stay 0-2. Reyes now at 68 pitches. He is 15 pitches already in this inning. He is that matches his total from the previous 4 innings. 53 pitches coming into this inning. He's at 15, getting ready for pitch number 16 on the 0-2 pitch, and that's way up high. They went up high, he fouled it away, realized that that was stupid to swing at that, and so they went even higher, and he said no. Cover that baby's belly. It's cold out. And they try to get the slider, and here we go. Beautiful, beautiful KBO in its finest. You're up 0-2, and you try to get him to chase way up, and then you try to get him to chase way outside, and now you've got a 2-2 count. This is why so many of these pitchers cannot pitch 6 or 7 innings, because they just do not challenge anybody. You get up 0-2. It reminds me of the interview with Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux says it's 0-2. The hardest count for a hitter to hit in is 0-2. Why are you wasting a pitch to make it 1-2? As that swing and a miss. Why are you wasting a pitch? Just go after him. As that's big strikeouts. Runners now on first and second with 2 outs. That'll bring up Chaewon Jun. Chaewon Jun struck out in his first at-bat also. All right, first pitch is a low. 1-0. Low. Get low. Get low. Get Lauer. Get Lauer. time is called, and we'll get ready once again. All right, here we go. The 1-1 pitch to Gwangju. And that's going to be a liner. Left fielder sliding and makes the catch. Reyes bailed out by his defense once again, leaving 2 runners on, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. As I had to readjust this, sorry. I'm sure you guys can all see that. But, yeah. Liner to left, but running forward, sliding catch. Makes Reyes' day. Is, again, you got runners that they're not able to score. This is very Samsung-esque. I think Samsung is going to score on the Kia defense. I would love, or the Kia bullpen. I would, if I am a Samsung fan, I am definitely hoping that they score another run or two with Park Byung-ho, Kim Young-un, and Lee Sung-gyu coming up to bat. But I am concerned, needless to say. Kia now 0 for 3 with runners on base. They've left 2 on in that inning. They left 3 on. They've only had 4. All right. Yeah, I really yeah, the under in the front 5 looks good. But again, that's these bullpens, they are the best bullpens in the KBO. They are the best bullpens in the KBO according to the numbers. But the numbers don't pass my eye test, as that's a swing and a miss. Park Byung-ho 0 for 1 on the day. And that bounces in the dirt to 1-1. Park Byung-ho, a nice 5-4-3 double play in his first and only at-bats. He has been hitting like Dougie Doo-Doo. Was the number 4 hitter earlier in this series, and then he slowly moved down, now down to the number 6 spots. And got to think that they've got to be thinking about somebody else possibly in this spot. As he fouls that away, makes it 1-2. He just has not done anything in either series. He really has just not done anything in either series. As far as batting averages, he is pretty low. Where did he go? As that's going to be a swing and a miss. Like I said, he has not done much except swing and miss. So I talked about this in the very first game, whenever we were waiting for the game to start. Enns showed Lauer how to pitch against Samsung. As that one misses upstairs. Enns showed Lauer how to pitch against Samsung. He has really been pitching very similar to what he was throwing. Their pitching is their fastball is very similar. I think Enns was 148 versus Lauer's a 146. But their first pitch is pretty similar, as that one is crushed Well, goodbye. Like I said, they're going to get an insurance run here. He gave up 2 home runs in 3.2 innings against them in the regular season. He's now given up 2 in the Korean series. I told you. I think it's going to be something like 6-3-ish. Maybe 6-4. All right. Thank you, thank you. Again, this team is just so much different in this stadium. I mean, that was a home run anywhere, I think. No, that was definitely not a home run anywhere. All right, Lee Sung-gyu will step in now. He already had 1 home run so far. Solo shot back in the 3rd inning. His last at bat. He's 1 for 1 on the day. And Lauer gives up a lot of home runs. Samsung has the easiest park to hit home runs in. Samsung has the best hitting as far as home run team. They don't hit doubles. They don't hit triples. The only thing they do is hit home runs. Really? I wonder if they didn't fix the days of the broadcasts. I don't know. 안녕하세요. Chi-chi, chi-chi. All right, to the 1-2 pitch from Lauer to Lee Sung-gyu. And he swing and a miss. Another strikeout. 미안해요. Ah. Like all the foreigners? All right, here's the, runs inside EJ Hyun, ball 1. Back in May. Jae-hyun, All right, the 1-0 pitch to EJ Hyun. Win. May. All right, to the 1-1 pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And fouls that one away. 네, 한국어로 괜찮아요? 이해해요? All right, the 1-2 pitch to EJ Hyun. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in his first at-bats. The 1-2 pitch, 2 outs. Another solo shot here in the bottom of the 5th from Samsung. And that is going to be a strikeout looking. 3 strikeouts in the inning, 8 on the day. But another solo shot off the bat of Kim Young-un, and Samsung takes a 2-0 lead. We'll go to the bottom, or we'll take a break as the 5th inning stretch is upon us. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes.
Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Give me fried chicken. Baby, it's all that I want to take me through the day. Give me fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried. Tennessee, guaranteed, it's okay with me. I want it hot, deep fried, I'm on the Memphis side. Hot wings, hot thighs, all southern fried. It all sounds heavenly, this old-time recipe. It's fried chicken, it's finger licking, the time is ticking. So cook some southern food for me, a bucket just for me. This won't feed a family, it's all I want, all I need, just make hastily. Give me fried chicken. Baby, it's all that I want to take me through the day. Give me fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried. Tennessee, guaranteed, it's okay with me. I want it hot, deep fried, I'm on the Memphis side. Hot wings, hot thighs, all southern fried. It all sounds heavenly, this old-time recipe. It's fried chicken, it's finger licking, the time is ticking. So cook some southern food for me, a bucket just for me. This won't feed a family, it's all I want, all I need, just make hastily. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Give me fried chicken. Baby, it's all that I want to take me through the day. Give me fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried. Give me fried chicken. Baby, it's all that I want to take me through the day. Give me fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken.
네, 기억나요? 근데 제 친구 as Park Chan-ho rips that one, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Park Chan-ho. 치치, 이거? 네. All right, it's Park Chan-ho over at first base, his first hit of the Korean series. Socrates steps in. He grounded out to Diaz in his first at-bats, and a 4-3 ground out in his seconds as looks it's ball one on the outside. 괜찮아요. All right. The 1-0. And just misses outside at 2-0. And Reyes is, he is, you know, he is, does seem to be, he's 76 pitches now, 77, but 47 have been for ball, or only 46 have been for strikes. There you go, Nick. Oh, Chi-Chi. In the other stream is the big, tall guy. Thank you. As that pop up into foul territory is caught. And one away is the pop up into foul territory. Nick, do you remember? Yeah. All right. We'll see what happens here. Kim Do-young, the throw over. We could almost have a reunion in here. Luke was in here earlier. He said he would be back. Get a 4-person reunion going from one of the only games I went to in the summer. As the that is ripped foul into the upper deck, but it's 0-1. 네, 근데 YouTube, Instagram 있어요. 근데 at the very top, Dreads Rock TV. As they check over. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Maybe still waiting for Reyes to actually throw it in there, but here we go. Another throw over as Park Chan-ho dives back. Reyes and Diaz just playing. He's probably got Hagwon tonight. All right, the 0-1 pitch, way outside, 1-1. Hey, up at the top. 네, 화면 위에. 근데 그 인스타그램 계정 DM 하지 않아요. As that misses outside at 2-1 now. As they're gonna come out and talk to him. He is struggling again. He's now at 82 pitches. But with those 82 pitches, only 49 have been for strikes. So he only has one walk, but he's been behind 2-0, 3-0, 3-1 in a lot of counts already. So we'll see what happens, because again, this is a team that can easily put up runs and very quickly. While Samsung does lead the league in home runs, that's because they play their home games in Daegu. Kia is number 3 in the league with home runs, so they have Socrates, Kim Do-young, Chae Hyung-woo, Na Sung-bom, Kim Sung-bin. All of those guys can hit home runs. Then next year. All right, here comes the 2-1 to Kim Do-young. That's going to be ripped foul. That was Kim Do-young. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Kim Do-young. And did he go? I think he might have gone. Did not go. We'll check. Ooh, just holds up. As we've got ourselves a full count now. 3 full counts for Reyes on the day. Have to think that this is going to be his last guy. I think they're going to go Lee Sung-hyun to face the 2 lefties coming up next. So Kim Do-young, the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. The throw in time, but he is not able to hold on to the ball. So that'll be a... You missed both of them. That'll be a stolen base for Park Chan-ho, but a strikeout from Kim Do-young. That'll be 2 down now as Reyes, a big strikeout from one of the most dangerous hitters in the league. He had him, but he just wasn't able to hold on to the ball. And Kang Min-ho is, I believe, 2nd in the league with thrown out. Why are you looking back? Good Lord. All right, we'll see how big that was. As that's swing and a miss. They are going to let him face him. I almost feel like that should be an error. That was a beautiful throw. It got him. He was in time. It was perfectly online, but nope. Not able to hold on to it after the ball it tagged him on the helmets. And Cheong-woo, the 0-1, looks at the ball 1. Oh, yeah. All right, 1-1 pitch sets up on the outside in the dirt, and that's going to be 2-1 now. Do not want to face Na Sung Bam up next with runners on base. He is already 2 for 2 today. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. The 2-1 pitch. Reyes, pitch number 89 of the day. Cheong-woo 0 for 2. And that's fouled back. 2-2. Big time inning here. Trying to get to the bullpen with a 2-0 or a better lead. All right, here goes the 2-2 pitch. Runner on second, 2-0 lead, and that's upstairs. A second straight full count. Cheong-woo, second full count of the day for him. He flew out to right in his first one. 4th full count of the day for Reyes. They are 0 for 2 with a strikeouts, a fly out to right, a walk, and now we'll see what happens here on this 3-2 pitch. And that's fouled into the helmet of Kang Min-ho, and he knows that this is probably his last batter. I thought that Kim Do-young would have been his last batter, but they're going to have him face the lefty. Cheong-woo on the season hitting .750 against him, 3 for 4 with a home run, but today he's 0 for 2. And that is not going to be an O as that drops in front of the right fielder. They're going to come home, and that'll put Kia on the board. As Cheong-woo comes up with the RBI single. Again, I can't believe they let him pitch to him. I don't know why they let him pitch to him. He was, again, I don't know why they let him pitch to him. It's almost like, if one of these teams would listen to the foreign guy, they'd be way better. And they're going to keep him in to face Nasung Bomb, as that's a swing and a miss there. This shows you how much confidence they have in their bullpen. This shows you how much confidence they have in their bullpen. All right, Nasung Bomb, 2 for 2 on the day, 2 singles, and that's fouled back. Runs the count 0-2. Single in the second, single in the the fifth. They have no confidence in the bullpen. I mean, would you? If you think about the last time, game 1 that was played 2 days later, they gave up 5 runs to blow the lead. As that's going to be a swing and a miss. He gets his 6th strikeout of the day. That'll be it for him for the day. Reyes will take his 2-1 lead and head to the showers as Kia gets one back on the RBI single from Che Hong-woo. As Pak Chan-ho, the single, the stolen base, and that's that play, yeah. They did give him a error. I thought that they were going to give him an error on that, and they did. So the big error there, again, you had Kim Do-young's swing and miss on strike 3, and then the throw from Kang Min-ho was perfect, right in front of the bag, right at the glove, in time, catches it, tags him, but isn't able to hold on to the ball. It pops out. That run ends up coming around to score. And so now you've got a 2-1 game instead of a 2-0 game. And you made him throw an extra 10 or 12 pitches there, and that also means that he's not going to be able to come back out as that 21 pitches in his last 2 innings. That's a bold choice. All right, Lauer. Well, Andre, you're going to have to hang out with me, I guess. The Japanese coaching staff will... are they showing up or are they leaving? Maybe they're showing up. So, Cuba is playing... again, Cuba is there. Also, they will play... Team Korea will play Cuba on Friday the 1st. Is Kim Ji-chan is on base with a leadoff single, his 2nd hit of the day. And Kim Ji-chan, will they put him in motion? They have got to put him in motion. They have got to put him in motion. Again, 7 for 7 on stolen bases against Kia. On the season, he has not attempted a stolen base yet in these playoffs. Got to get some extra runs here as Lauer looks at might be coming out. 71 pitches for Lauer. They're going to come out and talk to him. That'll be it for Lauer. And wow, I honestly don't believe this. As we will have ourselves a pitching change. I guess technically our first pitching change. Lauer will be done. Not to the final line for him, but 5+ innings, 71 pitches, 51 for strikes. Gave up 5 hits. 2 of those were home runs, 2 solo shots. Exactly what I talked about. Pretty sure I talked about it in the description that you should all be reading before the game if you're going to play with your money. So pretty big. Why do you say 6 outs away, Lamario? It's the bottom of the 6, Lamario. He has got 9 outs. 7th, 8th, and 9th. All right, we're back. Let me get the pitching change all set up. Oh, Jang Hyun Sheik out on the mound now. 2 games, 1.2 innings, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. I will get the strikeouts off the screen since he doesn't have any, and I'm not going to count the bullpen reliever strikeouts anyway. Yeah. Both bullpens, I don't know. All right, Kim Ji-chan out on first base. The announcers keep talking about Jang Hyun Sheik and his slide step. We'll see what that means. Again, Kim Tae-gun is not a good defensive catcher as far as throwing runners out. Yoo Ji-hyuk hitting .444 in this Korean series. We'll see if Samsung get their first hit with a runner on base. As they bunt, and like usual, the stupidest play in the KBO. Good Lord. It is nice to see that it's not just Hanwha that's full of absolute morons in the dugout. I know, man. All right. Hong Min Ho will step in. Yeah. He has still not attempted a stolen base. All right, here comes Kang Min Ho, and that's going to be a broken bat. Moves him over to third. As and again, you still have to get a hit. Like, you still either need a hit or a wild pitch in order to score a run. Like, it's amazing that with all the information out there about good ideas, good strategy, that it doesn't matter which dugout it is, the KBO continues to play dumb. Yeah, he's like 46 for 50 or something like that. All right, Diaz steps in. First pitch is in there for a strike. Looked like a curveball there. All right, it's a little mound visits. They're talking about how they want to face him. And he is a very, very dangerous hitter, especially against a righty. On the season, 328 against righties, 5 home runs. 5 home runs and 64 at-bats. Yeah, walk him and face Kim Hong-gon. That's exactly what they should say. If they wanna play like it's the 1980s, walk the guy. He's 0 for 2 today, but still, man, that was against a lefty who he hits 200 against. And that is lifted, but center fielder under it. And thank goodness they didn't score, because they don't deserve to score a run whenever they're going to bunt with a runner on first and nobody out. I hope every single time they fail miserably, because they deserve every single thing, as they go 0 for 2 with runners on base, 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. They are now 0 for 4 with runners on base. Somehow they think that magically they're going to start hitting again. They've left 2 runners on base now, only because the other runner was retired on a double play. They left 12 runners on base in the last game against Kia, game 2 on Wednesday night. I don't know how many they left on Monday nights, because or Monday night / Wednesday afternoon, because I wasn't able to stream it. So, I mean, just unbelievable how awful these managers are. I'm telling you, if Hanwha were to actually finally hire me like they should have last season, or this past season, last season for Hanwha, because they suck, Hanwha would be in the playoffs. All right, well, another runner left on base, another wasted opportunity, and we've got ourselves a 2-1 game headed to the top of the 7th. All right. Ray is still out there. Whoa. Wow. Ray is still out there. That is a strike. Bottom of the zone. Oh my lord. I cannot believe they have Reyes still out there. And that's a ripped foul by Kim Sun Bin. And that's 1-2 now. As that's popped up. Third baseman under it slips and falls down, but he'll get the outs. Pitch number 99. I'm gonna guess that they only had him out there just to face the righty right there. That's the only thing I can think of. Nope, that idea is also out of the way, as they're now going to face Soggun Chan. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. That was his 100th pitch. And that's going to be lifted. Left fielder going back and under it, grabs it 2 away. They're going to squeeze everything they can. All right, Kim Tae-gun. Reyes. Now he'll get to face another righty. Im Chong-min out in the dugout, or the bullpen, sorry. Oh. Kim Tae-gun 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts, and that bitch is in the other batter's box, ball 1. All right, here we go. The 1-0 pitch to Kim Tae-gun, and wow, that misses. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that just missed, apparently. As that's in there for a strike. 2-1 now. 104 pitches now for Reyes. Here comes pitch number 105. And that's way outside. 3-1. Okay, I'm confidently going to say that this is his last batter. I'm confidently saying it. I've said it for the last 5 batters. I'm saying it now. This is his last batter. As that catches the outside corner, as Reyes is falling down, throwing each pitch now. As pitch number 106 is I believe, a two-seam that backs on the outside corner, and that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful slider that watches him, as that pitch was probably the best pitch he has thrown the entire game. And they'll go to the bottom of the 7th. That pitch was filthy. That pitch was ridiculously. That was an absolute filthy, filthy, filthy pitch. Again, his best pitch of the day. So I am going to say now that he has done 107 pitches, as he threw 12 in that inning. 107 pitches for him. 5 hits, 0 homers, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 1 run. It was unearned because, again, should have been thrown out at second. But that was a ridiculously beautiful slider. Okay. Ran it right at him, and it breaks inside. All right, so we'll have the bottom of the 7th coming up. Let me get rid of all those letters, maybe. Uh-oh. There we go. Now they're gone. Andre, it doesn't make sense why they're getting taken down. The SOOP has the international broadcast rights. So it's not like they're illegally streaming anything. So I don't know why they're running into issues, but everybody is always welcome here in this broadcast. Is it just super oh god, that pitch was filthy. Well, thank you. Oh yeah, of course. I would much rather you guys watch it. I tried to talk to SOOP about broadcasting, but because I live in Korea, I can't. Like I was talking to him and everything. We were messaging back and forth about doing English streaming for SOOP. But yeah, because of I live in Korea and SOOP isn't available in Korea, I wasn't allowed to do it. But out on the mound now, Jun Song-hyun, 1 game, 1.2 innings, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. As they will attempt to keep this game in a 1-run game, and that's ripped. That's going to go goodbye. I told you guys. They're a different team at home. what could I say? I know my KBO. 3 solo shots, 3 runs. He's the one that hit the solo shot off of Nail back in game 1. They are a different team at home. They just hit so much better at home. They are a team that is designed to hit in this stadium. Pak Byung-ho will look to add to it, as that one is what exactly I just said. He'll look to add to it, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back solo shots, and it's 4-1. I told you he was going to look to add to it. Good Lord. I'm just thinking about the person that voted in my poll that the combination of game 3 and 4 was going to have 0 home runs. Man, somebody get me my own damn KBO TV show. All right. Well, thanks for playing. We're going to get somebody that doesn't give up batting practice. And we'll have another pitching change as Pak Byung-ho finally does what he was brought there to do. As it is now 4-1. I think, yeah, so I initially put 0 to I put like 0, 1 to 3, or what did I put? I put 0 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and then 10 plus. Or I put 0, 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and 10 plus. But it wouldn't let me put my 5th one, so I had to change it to 0, and I was like, no one's gonna actually pick 0, and somebody did. We'll see how many change it after this game, because that's 4 home runs already. So the top 2 are the only options really. Again, this team is built for home runs. Lee Jun-young will be out on the mound for Kia. No. I don't make any money from this at all. I guess I did make like $15 the other day. Some people donated some money. I would love to do it as a job. But unfortunately, the KBO wants to be an international league, but they don't want international languages, apparently. I don't know. All right, Kim Young-un versus Lee Jun-young. All right, Kim Young-un, he has 1 home run already, and that's a strike on the outside. That's all right, Kenny. That also means that you don't have to deal with any more traffic. As that's a swing and a miss, 0-2. All right, here we go. The 0-2 pitch to Kim Young-un versus the lefty. He does struggle against lefties. Sets up way in the other batter's box in the dirt, and ball 1. I don't know. It's different. I know Koreans can't gamble, but I don't know if it's illegal. I think it's getting very, very popular, honestly. All right, as that's calls time. Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un again does not hit lefties nearly as well as righties, and 257 versus 240, but only 8 home runs versus 18 home runs. Oh yeah, there. Uh, so the 1-2 pitch, that's chopped foul. So I do. If you guys remember, uh, one of the guys that used to come in here all the time, he said what they do is that you can't gamble, but you can win prizes. And then what they do is, so it's like, just a sec here. So the 1-2 pitch, Lee Jun-young to Kim Jong-un, that misses outside, 2-2. So yeah, so what it is, yeah, sell the prizes back. So like you win, like, oh, you won this TV. I'll buy the place will buy the TV back from you. As the 2-2 pitch way up high almost hits him in the head. Yeah, only in Gangwon land are Koreans able to gamble. They tried to close that casino down, but it's pretty much the only thing in that city, and it was just going to ruin the entire city and put everybody out of work. So that's the only one. Welcome, Harry. That's right. Just walk the first batter. You know they're not going to get a hit with a runner on. That was Samsung's strategy against LG. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Can he hit back to back to back? Nope, not on that pitch as he fouls it away. Ooh, a Hanwha fan. Yep, here he's getting the messages. You're on TV. Only chance he's. I teach English. Only chance the Hanwha fan's ever going to get to watch a Korean series is going to watch another team. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside once again, as he'll probably go with another slider. As that is crushed but foul. Yeah, it's all Chinese gamblers. I'm conversational. I'm not very good. But I can get around wherever I need to go. I can talk to whoever I need. I don't ever I don't worry too much about having conversations in Korean. But it's definitely they have to like think, what is this guy trying to say? All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch once again. A swing and a miss, as that one is not going to be a back-to-back-to-back. I like bosam is probably my favorite Korean dish. I'm sure if you've ever watched Korean dramas or Korean TV or anything, almost everybody thinks about Korean barbecue. You know, sitting around, grilling your own meats, drinking soju. Bosam is kind of similar, but it's like steamed instead of fried and grilled. So it's like healthy meats, healthy pork, or the healthier version, I should say. So we'll have ourselves another pitching change. I also like some duck galbi. Still waiting for an announcement on who is going to be pitching. All right. Kim Do-hyun. He is a guy that grew up right down the streets. He is the pitcher for Kia that just absolutely dominated Hanwha, who grew up, went to school right down the streets. Nick, you pass his school all the time. 35 games, 75 innings, 4-6 on the season, 3 holds, 4.92 ERA, 59 strikeouts, 40 walks, 9 home runs. Daejeon High School. Literally 3 blocks from the Hanwha Stadium. No, that's not him. Never mind. Who is that? Oh. Really? I thought that was the never mind. I guess he's not. Oh, he was drafted by Hanwha. Sorry. Not the one that grew up down the streets. Maybe that's SSG's pitcher. As that is in there for a ball. I want to know. So drafted by Hanwha. Worked was at Hanwha till 2021, then has been with Kia for the last 3 years now, 2 years. As that's swing and a miss, 1-1. Big time, a bigger time, a biggie, come to see. Sometimes it just. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Lee Sung-gyu, 1 for 2 on the day. That is a ball all the way back to the backstop. I think he might have gone. He might have gone there. I'm trying to think if he went there with the Lee Jin-young trade. As that's filed away, 2-2 now. All right, the 2-2 inside runs the count full, 3-2. 2 straight full counts for the oh my god, Pop-Up Central in Korea. Holy crap, I can't see him. Yeah, Lee Min-woo and Lee Jin-young came to Hanwha for Kim Do-hyun. And I think Kang Hyung-hak. As that's going to be a liner. Socrates isn't able to hold on to it. As it falls. He goes down to his knees to catch it, but isn't able to hold on to it. As that's a line drive. Falls in for a single. And again, goes down, coming. It just kind of drops down. Drops way quicker than he thought. And goes off the edge of his glove. Definitely should have been a hit. Or sorry, should have been an out. I'm sure that'll be an error. Who knows? They may give him a hit. It's the KBO. I would give him an error. All right, so that's going to bring up EJ Hyun. He is happy to see this Kia bullpen as he is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. And that is low 1-0. They give him a single. No. 143 in this Korean series. 0 for 2 today. The 1-0 pitch or the runner over at first. And that's he goes. So he fouls off a pitch that would have easily been a ball and a stolen base. Swinging a pitch that was going to bounce off the plate. All right, here we go. The 1-1 pitch coming in now. Kim Do-hyun. We'll see if he... Yep, there he goes. Checks over on him. Seogun Chang with Luke's favorite socks on. They check over on him once again over at first. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he goes again. Kim Tae-gun, not good defensively. I'll let you know what he did on the season. But he is second to last. He threw out as he goes, had the base stolen, but check swing fouls it off, and it's 1-2. He threw out... you're ready for this. 16% of the runners that try to steal a base against him. That is second best on the team. And that is 16% if you round up. He threw out 1.155, not percent, but of his runners. 15.5% of the runners. It's awful. I honestly, I feel like I could do better. This is the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it. 6-4-3, and that will end the inning. And, well, they got back-to-back homers, and that's a good thing because they still have yet to get a hit with a runner on base. And I'm pretty sure they're just going to... follow Harry's advice and just walk the first batter of every inning, and Samsung will never score. They have stranded 2 base runners because they've hit into 2 inning double plays with runners on. Good Lord. They've hit into 2 inning double plays with runners on base. They are 0 for 5 with runners on base. They are 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. But they are up 4-0 because, or 4-1, because they hit solo home runs in the old Daegu. We'll see. Im Chang-min will come in. Had to double check. I didn't know if they were going to try to once again send Reyes out there for more pitches. But Im Chang-min will come out, try to get the first 3 outs of this bullpen experience. We'll see how it ends up. So we can officially say that that is the final line for Reyes. Reyes, 7 innings, 107 pitches, 66 for strikes, 5 hits, 0 homers, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 1 run unearned. Im Chang-min out on the mound, 1 game, 0.1 innings, 54 ERA. Not a 5.4, 54. Does have a walk. So I'm sure you're wondering what happened. Well, in the suspended game, he came in and gave up 1 hit and 1 walk, and both runs scored. And Chaewon Jun, 0 for 2 on the day, looks at the ball 1 outside, 1-1. Chaewon Jun. I need to raise my chair back up. Big off-season acquisition, as that's the laid off of it, I think. And, there we go. 2-1. Da, 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 da. All right, the 2-1 pitch, Im Chang-min versus Chaewon Jun. And that's in there for a strike, 2-2. Did you take the under, cool? All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's a nice looking strike right down the middle. Apparently, he was waiting on an invitation to swing at it, I guess. I don't know. There you go. Smart pick, sir. Smart pick. All right, that is in there for a strike on the outside. Park Chan-ho single, a stolen base, a run scored. So, cool. In that suspended game, what happened with all the bets? I'm from Missouri, as that's going to be a chopper into the hole, but he's not going to try to throw, and Kia will have another base runner. We'll see if they try to bunt, because there's one out and a runner on first, and it would be really stupid. So maybe they'll try it. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering how everybody did, if they just kept them going since they finished the game, or what? You Arkansas State, or are you a Razorback? The old Arkansas. Sweet. All right, it's ball one on the outside. All right, Socrates 0 for 2, or sorry, 0 for 3, and that's gonna go at the track. Oh, Socrates has got to be absolutely wondering what he's got to do to buy hits, as that was a long fly ball caught right in front of the wall, and it's 2 away. I thought it was gone. I thought it was gone. All right, Im Chang-min will be done. We'll have another pitching change, as it's so hard to tell with these stadiums. Because what you guys can't really see is so I have an earpiece in here, and then I have another earpiece in here. And this earpiece is the Korean broadcast. So if they talk about something that I'm not entirely sure about, like what if they're talking about other players or whatever, I hear that and I translate it for you guys. And this one is, I hear the music that you guys hear. All the music that I play, I hear that in this ear. So the Korean announcers are like soup, like like if they hit it in the air, they're like, oh. And so it's tough for me to tell, and it depends on where each stadium has the mics. Like Kia has their mic right pointed at the plate, so it everything sounds like it's a home run. So Kim Jae-yoon will make his way out on to the mound. Kim Jae-yoon, did not start the season as the closer. He was a huge acquisition in the offseason, signed as a free agent from KT. This was KT's closer. So 2 games, 1.1 innings, 1 save in this postseason, 1 strikeout. So it's not like he's had pressure, or it's not like he's not used to the pressure. But he has not pitched well against Kia, as Kim Do-young looks at a ball 1, and we'll see if those insurance homers, how big they are. Again, against Kia, 5.63 ERA, 7 games, 1 win, 1 loss, 4 holds. But a 5.63 ERA is not something you want from your closer against this team. Is that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. 129 on the gunner. Kim Do-young gives a little smile and nod, says, "Oh, okay, I see it. I see a pitch. One thing I do like about the ABS system is the catchers are finally not trying to frame everything. They still try to do it every once in a while, but they just catch the ball. Because that's a swing and a miss. Ooh, that was filthy. Is that a changeup or a cutter? I don't know what his pitches are. Forkball, maybe? I don't know. The KBO apps don't really show what each pitcher pitches except for the starter that day, so it's kind of hard. I have to kind of guess based on movement. I can't really tell based on spin or anything like that. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Kim Do-young. Runner on first is Park Chan-ho, and that's in the dirt. Gets away from Kang Min-ho, and Park Chan-ho will go to second. And now it's 2-2. Slider. How is that a slider? How is got a slider breaking to the right? He's a righty. Slider breaking left to right? Okay. All right, Park Chan-ho now over at second base. Kim Do-young in the batter's box, 2 for 2, or 2-2. Counts 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts from Kim Do-young. Sets up on the outside. That's going to be a ground ball past the shortstop. He is going to round third and come on in as Kim Do-young comes up with the RBI single. And it is 2-4. And that's wild pitch is huge. Park Chan-ho has now scored because of an error on the second baseman and a pass ball or a wild pitch. No, he was going up the hole into the grass. Even if he would have got it, he wouldn't have been able to, he would have been on it, but maybe Park Chan-ho would have stayed at third. But there we go, and that's going to bring up Chae Hong-woo. As the first pitch swings, pops up, left fielder under it, and 3 away. They get 1 run back, but they're down to their last 3 outs, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. As Kia is able to finally get a hit with a runner on. Again, they're scoring. They're taking advantage of the Samsung mistakes, which is what an absolute great team will do. they're taking advantage of the Samsung mistakes. So, absolutely. They'll have the top of the lineup. So they'll have Kim Ji-chan, Yoo Ji-hyuk, and Kang Min-ho stepping in. Again, Kia's bullpen is not as good as I want to say the numbers say. I don't feel like they are. All right, so what do we got? Of course! They bunted earlier. Of course not. You can't change the rules of the KBO contracts. It is in their contract that if there is a runner on first or second and nobody out, that you have to bunt unless your number 4 hitter is up. That is 100% in the contracts. When Hanwha, I didn't tell anybody about this, but Hanwha offered me the opportunity to coach for them because they knew that I was the best possible coach that they could find in Korea. But in the contract, as I was reading it, it said it is responsibility of a KBO coach to bunt with a runner on first or second with nobody out. It doesn't matter what inning it is or what the score is. It is the responsibility of the KBO manager to bunt with a runner on first or second or both with nobody out. It doesn't matter what inning it is or what the score is. Not bunting. It is automatic ejection and now I can't even think of the English. And I would also be ejected, and I would be banned from ever going into a KBO stadium again. As the 0-1 is misses inside, 1-1. Che Ji-min is on for Kia. And he hits him. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. I don't think he has an elbow guard. Oh, that was in the ribs. Yeah, he got him. Not big enough. I don't even think he's gonna have a ruse. You got to play it up for the old cameras, though. No, they've got a runner on first. Harry, this is what you said. So Che Ji-min on the season, 56 games, 46 innings, 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 saves, 12 holds, 5.09 ERA. Samsung's got a runner on first, so that's, I mean, you might as well just give 3 outs real quick as Yoo Ji-hyuk. What will they do as they check over on Kim Ji-chan? All right. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Here we go. Do, 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 do. And they bunt. Goes to first. And once again, the dumbest rule or dumbest job in the KBO. Once again, it goes to the manager. Fastest guy in the league, and you bunt. You waste. Yeah, he's in scoring position, but no, you guys haven't had a hit in 2 weeks with runners on base. Quit bunting, you freaking moron. I hope they get no runs now. I hope they score 0. I hope he lines into a double play. I hope he lines into a double play just to show how much the baseball gods hate bunting with a runner on first and nobody out. LG's manager. Oh, don't forget LG's manager. Ooh, cannot forget LG's manager. All right. Yeah. Kang Min Ho, 0 for 3 on the day. A fly out to center field, a strikeout, and a 6-3 ground out calls time. Resets himself. As that is in the dirt. 2-0. No. No. Mm-mm. Second worst. Second worst. Doosan's manager is awful. LG's manager is pretty bad. Samsung's manager is at least making good pitching decisions. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch to Kang Min Ho, and that's runs inside. Now it's 3-0. How about another bunt? How about another bunt? Or how about another walk? That would be really super awesome. I love how Diaz has like a piece of paper, like duct taped to his arm as his elbow guard. All right, to the 3-0. That's way outside, and that's gonna run the count full. Excellent, excellent sacrifice bunts. Fantastic sacrifice bunts. As the next pitcher or next hitter gets thrown 4 straight balls. Yeah, I do. Oof. 1 out. Diaz, yeah. I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say Diaz gets a single. As they are... Nope, just going to talk to him. Every team has a... so every team has a second league. So, like, Hanwha has a second team in Sosan. The Sosan Eagles. You think Diaz is home run number 5? It'll be the first hit that Samsung has with a runner on base. And they would never hire me. I mean, I flat out said that I should be the manager of Hanwha. Like, I've flat out said, but yeah. All right, the 0-1 pitch. That's outside, 1-1. Yeah, Hanwha does not like me because I don't worship Hanwha, and I talk about the bad stuff, and I talk about how bad decisions are in terms of a baseball mind, and they don't like that. They just want you to buy uniforms, go to the game, and cheer, and then go home and do whatever. As the 1-1 pitch pops him up. That's trouble, though. That's trouble. The shortstop all the way over at second base. Wow. The shortstop all the way over in the short right center to make that catch. And Dim Sum Den's like, oh crap, I gotta get back to second then. All right, once again, as Che Ji-min will exit, and we'll have another pitcher up. I assume we're gonna have a right-hander. So we'll have another pitching change once again. Who will come out this time? I assume a righty is gonna come out. Wang Dongha, maybe? Jung Hae Young? They've only got 2 righties. Jung Hae Young is their closer. He's not going to come out. Wang Dongha, I assume, is going to be the next guy. Nope. Kim Gi-hoon will come out now. We'll have another. That is tempting. The Samsung bullpen is pretty bad. If that was the LG bullpen, if it was $100 and LG was the bullpen, I would take that. Or if Lotte was the bullpen, either one of those, I would take that. No, yeah, I mean. All right, Kim Gi-hoon, 17 games, 19.2 innings, 1 win, 5.03 ERA, 17 strikeouts, 18 walks, and 1 home run. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, more walks than strikeouts. And he will face Kim Un-gon. Kim Un-gon has homered in his last at-bat, 2 for 3 on the day, single, a strikeout, and a solo shot, as that is ball 1. Very interesting approach there, or not approach, but thank you.
쿨 슈퍼채티드 9.99달러. 3아웃츠 플리즈.
Thank you. I put up the Konglish voice. We'll go for 3 outs. All right, to the 1-0 pitch. He hides the ball really well, but that is gonna head past the catcher. And we've got runners on second and third now, and it's a 2-0 count. I threw it up there, and I'm like, man, I wonder what it sounds like. And there's 3 Korean female voices. And they're all different names, but they're all the exact same voice. Like, exact same voice. I feel like I wanted to give the official Korean experience. 2-0, misses inside, 3-0. Thank you, cool. Thank you. Yeah, it's I was in, I don't know if you guys know who Daniel Kim is. He used to be a translator for the Mets. He does a lot of MLB coverage. And I was in his stream one day. And as that is ball 4, and the bases are loaded, and he has not been near the strike zone. Park Byung-ho, who homered in his last at-bats, solo shot to go back-to-back with Kim Un-gon, is stepping in. And we'll see. I assume we're going to have another pitching change. We are. That would ease your pain a little bit, huh, Cool? Triple K, are you still watching? Because this is a pass ball now. I think this is Wang Dongha coming in. Right, Wang Dongha. Yep, Wang Dongha comes out. 25 games, 103.1 innings, 5 wins, 7 losses, 4.44 ERA, 81 strikeouts, 52 walks, 13 home runs given up, ladies and gentlemen. 13 home runs given up. And I know what you guys are all asking. How did he pitch against Samsung? And the answer to that is a 5.40 ERA. He was 1-0. He gave up 0 home runs against Samsung. Maybe you're asking, well, what about if he pitched in Daegu? Well, he did pitch in Daegu both games. Previous years, let's go back to last year. Pitched in Daegu. And he gave up 3. Nope. I don't know how many home runs he gave up. He doesn't say. But anyway, here we are. Park Byung-ho waiting to try to break this game 100% completely open. Bases loaded. It's just they are 0 for 6 with runners on base. 0 for 6 with runners on base. They are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. Can this be the first hit of the day, or even a wild pitch, a walk, or anything? That's a swing and a miss at a pitch in the other batter's box, and it's 1-0 or 0-1. Here we go, big time pitch. Wang Dong-ah was a starter for this season, coming out of the bullpen here. I thought that he would be the next guy out for Lauer if he struggled. That's going to be a swing and a miss there. That's just not able to time it up to slider. Just we'll see what he does here. Will he go back to the third slider with the bases loaded? Well, 91, as that's just misses the top of the zone. Wow. Park Byung-ho hitting 91 on the season with the bases loaded. 91. No, that's with second and third. 545 with the bases loaded? No way. The stat that they just showed up there said 91, but that was with runners on second and third. The bases are loaded. He hit 545 with the bases loaded, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs, 1 walk, 1 hit by pitch, only 2 strikeouts. So you got an advantage here to Park Byung-ho, who has feasted on bases loaded attempts, as that is low, and that's going to run the count full. 3-2, bases loaded, 3-2 counts. Samsung up by 2 in the bottom of the 8th, trying to add some insurance runs here, as this game, and that is a strikeout looking, just freezes them. As, good Lord, how do you let that pitch just sit there? Wow, middle in and just sits. They now, wow. 5 runners left on base. 0 for 7 with runners on base. 0 for 4 with 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Absolutely 100% dreadful. That is awful. Like, that pitch, like, how do you not swing? You swung at the pitch in the other batter's box. How do you not swing at the pitch halfway across the middle of the plate? So we got to the top of the 9th coming up. They'll face the bottom of the middle of the order, 5, 6, 7. Na Sung-bam, Kim Sung-bin, and then Sogun Chan. I imagine we'll have a pinch hitter for Sogun Chan if the games ends up with anything. But Triple K, I thought that Hanwha or Samsung could score a run. I said Hanwha because they can't hit with runners on base, leaving the bases loaded. And it's just a habit for me to think that if I'm watching that it's Hanwha. But here we go, top of the 9th. 3 more outs for Cool. It wasn't even like he's backing way off the plate. I mean, it didn't even touch the corner of the plate. Like it literally caught the plates. All right, so Na Sung Bom will step in. He is 2 for 3 on the day. Struck out in his last at bats. Kim Jae Hoon, Kim Jae Yoon, since the 14th of August. All right, the 14th of August. I think it said 11 saves. All right, the 1-0 pitch to Na Sung Bom fouls that away, and it's 1-1. 364 in this Korean series. All right, the 1-1 pitch sets up on the inside and just misses 2-1. Kim Jae-yoon, 9 pitches now. Here comes pitch number 10 against Kim Jae-yoon in his career. He's 273 with 3 hits and 11 at-bats. No RBIs, no souvenirs to the outfield. And the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be lined to the left fielder under it. And 1 away. 2 more outs for Mr. Cool. All right. That's going to bring up Kim Sun-min. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a foul pop-up in his last at-bat to the third baseman. A sacrifice bunt with a runner on first. That was cool. And a single back in the seconds as he fouls. That's one out of play. 0-1. And that's going to be a ground ball into the outfield. And they'll have the tying run come into the plates. I assume they're going to have a pinch runner. Chae Sung-min. Kim Gyu-sung, maybe? I think Kim Gyu-sung. Han Jun-soo. What? Yeah, Kim Kyu-sung. So we'll have a pinch hitter also. Oh, Han Jun-soo. Bring in a lefty hitter, the backup catcher, or maybe the backup catcher. All right. Han Jun-soo hit 307 on the season. And that first pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. And Kang Min-ho is one of the better catchers in the league in terms of throwing guys out. Again, he threw out a runner in the back in, what is it, the 6th inning. But because the shortstop wasn't able to hold on to it, or second baseman, one of the two. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1 now. Big time coming up. All right, so the 1-1 pitch sets up on the inside. And just catches the top of the zone as he missed his spot badly, but thank goodness for the robot umpires. Because a strike is a strike. It doesn't matter where the catcher sets up. All right, and now we've got 1-2 counts. Runner on first has plenty of speed. Is he gonna go? Or are they gonna do a? Are they gonna do the hit and run? A swing and a miss, and that's 2 down. Mr. Cool is 1 out away from enjoying his weekend more than any other way. All right. I love that so they just showed Reyes there on that strikeouts, and he's yelling inning. Yes, let's go. All right, Yu Sung will step in. Yu Sung steps in for Kim Tae-gun. Kim Tae-gun, well, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. As they will have a center fielder changing. All right, here we go. Yu Sung pinch hitting here. And that first pitch is in the dirt. My buttons aren't working. There we go. All right, Yu Sung, 333 in this Korean series. Pinch hitting here for the catcher, Kim Tae-gun, who was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that misses way outside, 2-0. On deck is Gwangju, the center fielder. And on the season, Kim Jae-yoon versus Yu Sung, 333, 1 hits, 3, 1 for 3. As the manager or the pitching coach will make his way out onto the mound, have a little chitty chatty with Kim Jae-yoon, make sure he's doing all right. 18 pitches through the 3+ innings. Again, he came in to get 1 out in the top of the 8th. And here we go. We'll reset up for the 2-0 count. Tying run at the plate, Yu Sung. Okay. Samsung with the lead after 7, a .853 winning percentage. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. Big time. A swing and a miss. 2-1. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. Yu Sung, a deep breath, swinging the bats back and forth, rocks it back and forth. Kim Hong-min-oh sets up on the outside, misses, and that's going to be ball 3, 3-1. Do not want to put the tying run on base. Gwangju on deck, the number 9 hitter, the center fielder. Center fielder does have 9 home runs on the season. 354 against Samsung on the season. The 3-1 pitch misses upstairs, and that's going to move the runner over into scoring position, and it's now running the batter will be the go-ahead run as the Samsung bullpen does the KBO thing and never, ever, ever makes it easy. Hansen take up on the mound. We'll have a pinch runner for Yu Sung. Park Jung-woo will take over. And Chaewon Jun looks at strike one on the outside. 0-1. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch. Chaewon Jun. He has plenty of speed. And that's in the dirt. 1-1. I got your heartbeat going cool. All right, here's the 1-1 pitch. Sets up on the outside, down around the thigh. Misses bad, but in there for a strike at the top. 1-2 pitch coming up. I mean, it's so bad. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul. 1-2. All right, so once again, here we go. Versus Kim Jae-yoon, Chaewon Jun is hitting 600, 3 for 5 with 1 RBI on the season. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away once again. 1-2. Once again. Hey, I gotta use all these sound effects.
No, please, no.
I got that one waiting for you. That's just a test. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hits him in the elbow, and that's gonna load the bases. And the bases are loaded. That's going to bring up a Park Chan-ho. Park Chan-ho, 2 for 4 on the day. 2-5-3 groundouts, 2 singles. And I think it's time to remind everybody about the walk-offs. Kia, 5 walk-offs on the season. Obviously, this is not a walk-off situation. But they did have a walk-off against Samsung. All right, Park Chan-ho steps in, 2 for 4 on the day. Pitch number 27 from the Samsung closer. And that is ripped foul. Oh, that was about a foot from being a tie game. Woo! I believe Kia has the most come from behind victories. The bat flip on the foul ball. Gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. The 0-1 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Third baseman grabs it, steps on the bag. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the end of it. They leave the bases loaded, and Samsung wins 4-2. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the KBO. Wow. Could any team possibly hit any worse with runners on baseball? Good Lord. Wow. Wow. Holy wow. Let me raise this up here. I think I don't think those are right. Those stats are quite right, but yeah, 8-8. Good Lord, KBO, you yeah, I mean they let's see here. What do we got? But yeah, I mean, absolutely awful from both teams as far as hitting with runners on base. Samsung, they left 5 runners on. They left the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th. And then their Kia left the bases loaded in the top of the 9th. 8 runners left on base for Kia. 5 runners left on base for Samsung. Samsung hit into 2 big inning double plays. They go 0 for 7 with runners on base. They go 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position. Kia, quick calculation, they go 3 for 13 with runners on base. They go 2 for 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position. And again, Kia's 2 runs. They only scored 2 runs. One of them was unearned because he was thrown out at the bases, but the second baseman or shortstop, I can't remember exactly which one, dropped the ball when he was out. And then the other one was via a wild pitch that allowed a runner to go from first to second and then come home on a single. Wouldn't have scored if it wasn't for the wild pitch. So Kia gets 2 runs here, but they those 2 runs took Samsung mistakes. So, you know, but Samsung did what I said that they were going to do. They hit home runs. They hit 4 solo home runs to give them the lead. Again, this team is very, very different at Samsung's home park. 11 games over 500 at home. Only 4 games over 500 on the road. So, yeah, they're much different. Tomorrow is obviously going to be a little bit different. Yeah, see you, cool. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your morning, is what it would be in the old Central Time Zone back in the States. But yeah, so Samsung did what they do. They did exactly what they did against LG. They score via the home run. That's what they do. That's how they score their runs. That is how this team is built. Would they have scored 4? Would they have had 4 solo shots if they were playing in any other stadium? No. But that's the thing is you have you knew that they had to win at least one game this weekend. Obviously, just to go back to Gwangju, but they have it set up. They had, because of those 2 rain delays, they're able to set up Won Tae-in tomorrow versus Nail. Now, it'll be a 5 days rest, so they pitched on Monday, and then again they'll pitch on Saturday, which is 5 days rest. But that is not normal for the KBO. The only time that they pitch 5 days rest in the KBO is when they pitch Tuesday and Sunday. So, real quick, how did these two pitchers pitch on Sunday? Okay, because this will be important for you guys. Sunday, Nail was 4 games, 2.31 ERA, 2-0, which shows that he can pitch on 5 days rest. Won Tae-in, on the other hand, on Sundays, he 5.27 ERA in 8 games. He was 4-1. So Won Tae-in does not pitch as well on 5 days rest versus Nail, who does pitch better on 5 days rest. On top of that, you also have the fact that Nail has been pitching for about a month after the broken jaw. So, he's rested, but does he have the stamina? Does he have the arm strength to throw 90 pitches? He wasn't able to throw 90 pitches in the first game. Won Tae-in only threw 66 pitches in his first game because he pitched in the was obviously pitching in the bottom of the 5th whenever they took the lead. In the top of the 6th, bottom of the 6th, he didn't come back out because it had been 2 days. So while he did pitch and he's going to be on 5 days rest, he's not really on a full kind of how do I want to say this? While it is 5 days, it's not like he pitched a full game 5 days ago. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal for him. So, and again, they are playing there in Daegu. So as far as home runs, the ball is still gonna be flying. Won Tae-in, 17 home runs on the season for him. As far as in Daegu, I don't know how many he gave up, but yeah. So he was 10-2 at home. So Won Tae-in, absolute ridiculous at home. As far as Kia at home, on the road, if you think about Nail in Daegu, 2 games, 0 for 0, 4.09 ERA. Did not pitch extremely well in Daegu. So tomorrow's game, definitely a toss-up, but I'll be here to stream it for you guys at 2 p.m. Remember, 2 p.m. Saturday games. 네. 근데 거의 블론세 뵀어요. But yeah, so Samsung gets the victory. They do what they do, and that's hit some home runs, 4 solo shots. Kia manufactured a couple runs, but both teams pitched really well. They just didn't hit. Like they had runners, but nothing. As far as being able to hit once the runners got on base. So both teams are gonna have to improve on that tomorrow. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. for game number 4. And until then.